two, 1, 2. My name is Patrick, and I am directing Clybourne Park, which I do love. It's a satire, and it taps into the feelings that they have in reference to worldly situations. My connection to it I like is the gentrification part of it, and it picks up where Raisin in the Sun took off. The wonderful thing is working with this cast. We've had some wonderful conversations about characterization. The blocking is working very well, and they're using what I've given them and taking it to another level. This cast is phenomenal.
I think people should come to see the show because it has a lot of important topics in it. I think when you see A Raisin in the Sun, you only get to see like really one part of the story. And Carl Lindner also looks like they make him look really bad in A Raisin in the Sun, but you get to understand a little bit more of where he's coming from in context of the time that it took place. I also think that it's really good to see the show because here in Lexington we're dealing with a lot of gentrification right now, and I've heard a lot of people bring up the trouble and the issues.
Hi, I'm Diane, and I play Bev in the first act, which takes place in 1959. I think you should come to see the show because I think it is a great example of blatant racism in 1959 as opposed to subtle racism in current day, which is the second act. So for me, reading the script was a little eye-opening, made me really want to be part of the production, so I'm so glad I am.
I think this is a great play to come see. It's so relevant to everything that's going on now and in the past. There's a lot of really great humor in the play, so I hope you all are not afraid to laugh.
Why should people come see Clybourne Park at Studio Plays? Well, Chris Rose is in it. That's the main reason to come see it, I think. Chris Rose. I see anything he does. Burley's in it as well, and to see Burley dressed as a priest, that's reason enough. I will be wearing a comb over if that will entice anyone to come see it. So please join us.
Clybourne Park deals with how issues haven't really changed in the past 50 years. They just wear a new face, and I think that you get to see that with the actors crossing over. Between one act and the next, you'll get to see the same people representing different people, different time periods, but then you can hear echoes in the script about how those conversations are really the same conversations that we've been having for 50 years. So I think the show brings a lot of that into light, and hopefully will leave you having those conversations about the way we interact about certain topics.
So yeah, you'll leave thinking about stuff, talking about stuff. You'll laugh. It's dark humor. I would say it's rated PG-13, but there's some language, so you know, you might leave your 10-year-old at home, but bring everybody else.
Spoken with the family personally.
What family?
He claims his family, the family to whom Ted sold the house, is...
It's a colored family.
Oh, wait, don't we say Negro now?
I say Negro. I say it interchangeably, and of course I said Negro to them. No, I think
they try to be politically correct. Even in 1959, the first act, people try to be politically correct. It's an exercise in using humor and satire to show I think how far we go to try to be politically correct and fail.
We did a lot of research in finding out what was going on in Illinois, civil rights at the time. So they've been trying to tap into the loss and the feelings of walking on eggshells when you're around black people and being able to say things and not being able to say things. These are all true feelings that are going on.